Hi, thank you for checking out OrcMath. My name is Ben and I've been working on this program for about 5 years, so I'm very excited to share it with you. This video is meant to serve as an introduction to the program, so I'm going to be taking you through 3 tasks. We're going to download and install the program, set it up, and create a very basic worksheet without much customization yet. I'm going to be working on a Mac. The program does work on a Windows or a PC or anything that really runs Java, so the process will be very similar. It might look a little bit different. The first thing you'll need to do is verify the version of Java you're running. On a Mac, you can find your Java control panel inside of System Preferences. On a PC, this is going to be inside the control panel, and if you have it there, then Java is installed on your machine, and if not, you'll have to go download it from Oracle. Assuming Java is installed, the next thing you'll have to do is download OrcMath from the OrcMath website, which is neverbeenbetter.com or orcmath.com, and you look for the OrcMath tab. The download should be really quick, and on a Mac it downloads into my download folder as a folder that's already unzipped. On a PC it comes as an archive that you need to unzip. You can just drag it to wherever you want it, and when you try to open it, you're going to get a warning, at least on a Mac, that says that the developer is unknown. So you'll need to approve of this, and to do that, you're back in the System Preferences, go into the Security panel, and inside there you should get a little notice at the bottom. It's asking you to verify that you want to trust the developer and open the program. So if you say that you do, OrcMath will open, and the first thing you'll get is a notice that takes you through the instructions for the basic setup. So we'll click down at this little gear in the bottom left-hand corner, and we're going to edit the save directory. You can pick a folder anywhere inside of your documents. I created a folder that's called OrcMath files, and to do that I had to work inside of the desktop. I selected that folder. The other thing you're going to want to do is change the teacher name. By default it uses my last name, Knuckles, and you can change that to your name. But in this case I'm going to keep it as my name, Knuckles. And that's it. That's the basic settings. There are a lot of other things over there, but we'll talk about that in another video. Now we want to make a worksheet. So we want to edit the file name. This is going to be the name that it's saved under in the desktop. So we give that a name. You can also change the header if you want, or the instructions. We'll talk a little bit about those later on. But let's get right to making a worksheet. So on the left-hand side here, there are several tabs describing the different types of problems. You can open a tab, and as you browse through the problems, each one you hover will open an example on the right in the box. You can add something just by clicking on it, and it appears in the table on the right side of the window. But let's suppose you know what you're looking for. Let's suppose you're trying to make a worksheet on linear and quadratic equations. In that case, the best way to find it is going to be to look into the search box at the top left corner of the window. You can type some keywords into the search box, and automatically the search results tab will open up with the filtered results in there, and just like before, you can add them to the worksheet just by clicking on a result. The last thing you might want to do is edit the problems that you've selected. You can edit the quantities in the text box on the left column, or you can even edit the difficulty on the right column. The range of difficulties is between 1 and 4. In this case, I'll make the difficulty 3 so we can see what that looks like. And then finally, if there are any problems that you no longer want, if you want to remove those from your worksheet, just grab them by the circle on the left of the table and drag them up into the trash can icon. Once you're satisfied with the problems you've selected, just click the Generate button, and all of those problems will be created in just a few moments, and a worksheet will pop up. This worksheet can be found inside of the directory you selected in the settings screen. And one thing you might want to check out is the answers, just to verify that all of the problems are good and that the difficulty is suitable for what you're trying to accomplish with your students. So that's OrcMath, or at least that's the very basics of OrcMath. In this video, in order to keep things short and sweet, I only talked about the very basics in order to create your first worksheet. There are a whole lot of other customizable tools which I will be discussing in later videos, or you can check them out on the OrcMath website. On the frequently asked questions section, there's troubleshooting and other information about how you can customize your worksheets even further.